Welcome back to another Alliance War. For Loki, I'm very proud to say that after winning our previous Alliance War, we have officially earned our wings. We are now in the Master Bracket and currently ranked 18th in the world. We'll be going up against SuFg, Summoner's Forge, in a very important Alliance War because if we win this Alliance War, we get to stay in the Master Bracket. We get to keep our wings. But if we lose, we are booted straight back to Platinum. Our wings are taken away from us, and we are given our weird shield-like icon again. And I mean, the shield, it looks kind of cool, don't get me wrong, but it's not the wings, man. It's not the wings. So of course, we're going to be trying our hardest here to maintain the Master Bracket and keep our wings. This first node, I'm always not too worried about. It's just the Limber Enhanced Special 1, and it's a 4-star tech champion. I don't even know what tech champion they could have possibly put here. I'm guessing it's some kind of diversity play because that's normally what this first node is all about. Just kind of, you know, stick some champion there that can give some diversity points because it's very unlikely that this node is going to get any kind of kills or anything like that. I am going to boost up, but I'm boosting up for the nodes beyond this first one, right? Just because I know I'm going to be taking on 4 enemies back to back, so I might as well boost up from the start. And it's actually going to be Kang. Interesting, very interesting. I don't think I've fought Kang in Alliance Wars before, so that's pretty awesome. Just going to try to build up some poise charges. I get a parry stun here, so I might as well take the free shots. But I'm back to building up some poise charges. Going to try to get as close to 10 as possible. And you are going to see one pretty big mistake here as, you know, I've got 10 now. I'm trying to bait out a heavy attack, and I baited out all right. Baited straight out to my chin as I get uppercutted by this, I don't even know what this guy looks like, man. He looks like he's wearing some plastic bags that he spray painted green and purple. Kang looks like, I don't even know, man. Kang looks like a joke, but yeah, man, really I'm just a little bit salty because he uppercutted me like that. But you know what? After that one little mistake, the fight goes smoothly, and yeah, Kang is down. All I'm out is, you know, some units because I am going to have to heal that up a little bit later on because I do want to go into these fights with as much health as possible. So yeah, I'm going to heal that up, but of course it didn't actually kill me, so I don't lose any attack bonus. All right, this next node, it's a 4-star Mystic champion on stun immune enhanced abilities, and he does not have persistent charges. So I'm thinking, okay, it's not Morningstar or Mephisto. It's probably Dormammu or Magic. And if it's Dormammu, I want to take in Stark Spidey. And if it is Magic, I want to take in Blade. But, you know, either way, I'm going to have Danger Sense against Magic or Dormammu, so I might as well just go with Blade. I mean, if this was a 5-star Blade, then I would definitely have chosen him regardless. But, you know, the difference between a 4-star Blade and a 5-star Stark Spidey, I would have rather have Stark Spidey for Dormammu here. But it's not too bad, you know, because Danger Sense does kind of turn off you know, the degen that you get from gaining all these dexterity buffs, and I have been gaining quite a bit of them. I'm not the best at fighting Dormammu and not triggering all these dexterities. You know, I am still trying to avoid it because of Mystic Dispersion. The degen I'm not too scared of. It's more of that Mystic Dispersion that's going to keep him firing off these specials. I do not try to evade that special 2. I used to evade the special 2, but yeah, I realized that, you know, triggering all those dexterity buffs against Dormammu, that's just going to feed his power meter, allow me to, or put degen on me much more frequently. So I just blocked the special 2, especially with Blade, since he can, you know, he can heal right through it anyway. So yeah, I dropped the special 2 and he's down. Alright, the next node is a 5-star tech champion, which you know, it's pretty common to see a 5-star tech on this node. This is, of course, the Recovery Limber Buffet node. And you guys know the drill. I'm going to be fighting this node with Void. It's the entire reason I bring him on this path. I don't see any kind of you know, 5-star unawakened tech in the profile, so I'm thinking this is probably a classic Ultron, because I have a 455 classic Ultron. Maybe this guy does too, and no, it's actually Nebula. Got a little Nebula action here. I've never actually seen Nebula on this node before. But that's fine. I feel like I have a pretty good understanding of her animations. I kind of hate evading her special too. It's like that little bit of a delay in when she throws out that shock ball or whatever it is. But you know, I'm just going to be baiting out her special 1s. Her special 1 is very easy to evade. or heavy attack is very easy to evade, and both of them are punishable. So yeah, not really sweating this fight too much. I get pretty good RNG on the debuffs. I get 2 petrified debuffs up pretty early, so if I do, you know, trigger the buffet node, she's going to be taking quite a bit of damage. She just took about 9% right there. But actually, most of the damage from this fight, if you're watching, comes from the degen damage that I have on her. She's ticking for a pretty decent amount right now, and it's kind of deceiving because, yeah, it's not the most damage ever, but you can't stop it. There's no way for her to stop that damage. I've kind of waited out on using the special one here just because I was close to naturally applying the 6 debuff and then triggering you know, triggering Fear of the Void, and I wanted to fire off a special one as soon as I possibly could after Fear of the Void. This way I can start that heal reversal again. And yeah, you can see she's like I said before, she's ticking away for some pretty good damage. She doesn't have that many debuffs on, but she's taking 311 every half second. And along with special ones, that one crit for nearly 5,000 damage. You know, Void can actually do some decent damage. Like I said, it's a little bit deceiving, but his damage is actually not too bad. So that fight, I was not worried about it at all. Void just cleans up that node so well, and Nebula goes down. All right, this next node, we've got to talk about it a little bit here, guys. This next node, it's a 5-star Cosmic Champion. I'm already going into it that it's a very strong chance that this is going to be a Hyperion, and there are a lot of mistakes against this fight. Some of them I start to kind of correct myself partially, partway through the fight, but you know what, this was a real good opportunity for me to kind of break down the fight afterwards. I watched the fight back several times, kind of finding all of my little mistakes going on throughout the fight. And next time I fight this Hyperion, it's going to be a much smoother experience, I hope at least. Or at least I'll be a lot more prepared. Whether I can, you know, take that knowledge that I've gained through watching my failure and you know, perform better next time or not, we'll have to see. But I've at least learned a lot from this fight. So I am going to go ahead and pop a special 3 defensive boost this way in case Hyperion does gain a special 3. Hopefully I can survive it. I've been pretty lucky in the past where I was able to kill Hyperion in this node without any kind of, you know, without eating a special 3. So I don't know if I can survive it with this boost or without it or whatever, but I'm going to pop it regardless. Okay, so first mistake is that I'm backing out on these special ones. I do this quite a bit, and partially through, you know, partway through the fight, I finally realized, okay, I should just be standing there and letting Stark Spidey kind of take over and get the auto evasion so that way I can build up my poise charges. This is something that people told me in the past, but in the moment, for whatever reason, I wasn't doing it until partway through the fight. The second mistake is if I am going to be evading back like that, I need to kind of stand still and let my taunt refresh itself. This way, you know, he does have a higher chance of throwing these specials. So that's another thing I could have been doing. At one point here, you know, I'm getting close to my special 2, and I am going to fire off my special 2, but I should not be doing it unless he has close to 0 power. So yeah, you're going to see that mistake kind of happen. I do kind of want to get him to a special 2. This way, when he does throw a special, he is emptying out 2 bars of power instead of just the 1. So that was kind of on purpose. But yeah, you can see right here, why am I throwing a special when he's that high of power? I should not have been doing that. And he does get to a special 3. And I am pooping my pants right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to survive this. That first hit, I feel pretty good about that. I don't feel like he's going to take away the other 80%, and he doesn't. I'm at 44%. I'm happy. I can finish off this fight, no problem. But I get back to the corner. I should have punished that heavy attack after the first little hit. He does a little hesitation where, you know, he does like that first punch, and then he kind of hesitates there before doing the combination of punches. I should have just punished that. I know you can do it, but in the moment, I was scared. Next time, man, I'm just going to be very fast. I'm going to be very reactive. I'm going to be thinking about it ahead of time, because that's the only problem, is I wasn't thinking about it ahead of time. I wasn't thinking that he was going to be firing off his heavy attacks like that. I was thinking, I'm just going to be baiting out specials. I'm not going to get pushed back into the wall against this guy. Everything's going to be fine. But of course, things went wrong. And yeah, I mean, after that heavy attack, I was on the ground and he just came in so fast. I had no real time to react to anything, and I'm dead. So yeah, I'm just kind of thinking about it here afterwards. And I am just going to go back in with Void. I have plenty of health where, you know, this node is not, it's not like the last time where I went in without my best champion against like a mini boss node. This is a very different situation where it's just a regular node. He's going to go down in 10 hits anyway. And even if something happened where he got to a special 3, I've got the special 3 boost active. Void does not have class disadvantage. I could have survived and everything. So, yeah, I just finished it up with Void, and that's actually my last fight of the path. But man, I was pretty pissed. I was pretty pissed. That Hyperion, guys. This is a node where I shouldn't be giving up a death. You know what I mean? Like, deaths are going to happen. They're for sure going to happen. Mistakes are going to be made on some of these earlier nodes, and that's going to happen too. But it's more about minimizing those deaths, because it's much more likely and much more kind of forgivable to be dying against, like, you know, mini bosses and bosses and that kind of thing. But yeah, to give up a death on one of these easier nodes. Not that it's the easiest node ever, but to give up a death on one of these easier nodes is, yeah, just kind of kicking myself for that one. And like I said, it's avoidable if I was just more prepared. So now that I am more prepared, if I see a Hyperion in that node, I'll be able to react much faster. You know, when he throws that heavy, I know I can survive a special 3, which gives me a lot more confidence, actually. Even if I just pop like a 25% boost instead of the 33% boost, I feel pretty confident in that. So that is definitely something good to know. And then just the way I play, where I'm going to be building up those poise charges a lot more effectively against his specials, whether it's the special 1 or the special 2. Just everything is going to be different going forward for that fight. But we did actually pull out the win, so that death did not cost us the actual you know, win or anything like that, but it definitely could have, because this war, just like every other war that we've been in, is a very close war. And if we go up against these guys again, Summoner's Forge, you know, it could easily go the other way. They can get the win. So got to be focused. Got to you know, keep working on my skills here to try to improve. But that's it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.